We have some breaking news coming out of the NFL as former Baltimore Ravens head coach John Harbaugh is now officially the next, or should I say, the new head coach of the New York Giants. This has been an ongoing discussion for this past week now. After the original mainstream reports came out saying that they were coming down to an agreement around like last Thursday, but there was not anything signing on the dotted line just then. But now it's official. Today, John Harbaugh has signed on the dotted line to become the newest head coach of the New York Giants. That is a big time signing for the New York Giants because I know the New York Giants has not had a great head coach since Tom Coughlin. And of course, the New York Giants franchise as a whole hasn't really been living up to their standards that they used to in years past. But ever since Tom Coughlin left the New York Giants, the New York Giants hasn't really been a team that's been known as a contending team. As you guys should know, is that after when they last won the Super Bowl in 2011, the Giants hasn't really had much luck in the playoffs besides the only two appearances that they had from the playoffs that span from 2015 up till 2025 is the 2015 NFL season when they made the playoffs. And then their last playoff appearance was just a little over 3 years ago in 2022 when you still had Daniel Jones as your quarterback and Brian Daboll in his first year as the New York Giants head coach then. But now it's official that John Harbaugh will be the next head coach after 18 long seasons that John Harbaugh has been with the Baltimore Ravens. Of course, he is a Super Bowl champion head coach. The timing has been announced, of course, by the team, where New York Giants owner John Mara has said and quoted saying, "We are proud to name John Harbaugh as the next head coach of the New York Giants." So John Mara is definitely very excited to bring John Harbaugh to the franchise. And of course, John Harbaugh inked a 5-year deal, although that the reports that I've been seeing has not shown how much will he earn in those 5 years. Now, next thing you know is that part of John Harbaugh's and the New York Giants' agreement is that John Harbaugh will report directly to the owner, John Mara, and not general manager Joe Schohan. I can't pronounce the general manager's name, but because I know there's a bunch of criticism that goes towards that GM's way of not building a winning roster for the New York Giants. But honestly, my opinion on all of this, John Harbaugh is excited to come to the New York Giants. He definitely sees some pretty good talent that's on that franchise. I know for a fact that they do have a pretty good defense. It's just they need to take that next step forward. And of course, Ryan Daboll, the former coach, couldn't take that step forward for the defensive side of the football. But I do know for a fact that the New York Giants needs to work a lot on offense because that offense is definitely terrible when you can't protect the quarterback. Yeah, and they have to also protect their young quarterback, Jackson Dart, because I know Jackson Dart had a couple of concussion protocols, and I think he was only out for one game from one of those concussion protocols. So John Harbaugh will have a lot to work with coming into the New York Giants organization starting next season. So yeah, this is pretty much a big deal. If you're a New York Giants fan, you should be jumping with joy today that now John Harbaugh is officially the new head coach of the New York Football Giants. And since now the Giants have got their head coach, there's now only 8 NFL teams that has head coaching vacancies. So let me know in the comment section down below, was this the right move for the New York Giants to get John Harbaugh, or will they end up regretting this move down the road? Let me know in the comments.